Amphisbaena RDA from Vampour. No, Vampour. Let's go. Alright guys, Vick here back with another review. Today we are looking at this, the Amphisbaena RDA from Vampour. The Amphisbaena RDA from Vampour. What is it? It's a 24mm wide RDA with 2-post goon style clamps inside. Comes with a range of drip tip options and is available in 3 colours: stainless, red and black. Mine came from zealotvape.com, so check them out, link in the description if you're interested in this RDA. It's got ramped undercoil airflow, so it's on the side but it's lower than the coil, but it's going up a ramp on its way up to your mouth hole. Vaping a little bit like this. Let's go down low, have a quick look at this, then we can come back up top and I'll give you the pros and cons of this RDA. Let's go. Alright guys, here we are down low with the Amphisbaena RDA. Comes in this tube, comes with a really nice set of stuff actually. Quite the package. You get a box full of fancy coils. Very nice indeed. That's a really nice touch, that. I do appreciate that. Comes with a set of spares as well. There we go, all the spares that you could wish for. You also get a choice of drip tips and top caps and stuff. So this is if you want to use a goon drip tip. Do bear in mind though, if you do use this, you need quite a long goon drip tip because as you can see, it goes down quite low. You've got your RDA itself. It comes with a screwdriver as well, and another drip tip for using with this top cap. So there you go, that's another drip tip as well. It also comes with this huge drip tip that I've got on here now. So it comes with that as well. Again, Ultim, big old massive wide drip tip should you wish to use that one. Having a look around, it says Vampour on the bottom. Not a very protruding pin, that is one thing I've noticed with this. Not particularly comfortable with that on, say, a hybrid device, but do be careful what you use this on if your pin is as flush as mine is, as a helicopter flies overhead. So let's just attach this to something to get it off. Okay, so dismantling the RDA gives you a better look at it. That is the huge drip tip. This is the barrel section here. You've got your 2 adjustable airflow slots here. Again, it's one of these RDAs that has a sort of ramp style to it, so your airflow goes on top of there and the air ramps up through there, up that slot there to your coils. I've got a couple of coils in here and it is sort of a goon clamp style deck, and I've got my 2 coils sat in there now. Really big deep juice wells, huge deep juice wells on here. I hope that is coming across on camera. They are really deep, very deep indeed. Huge deep drip juice wells. Putting it back together like that, drip tip on like that, and we have our Amphisbaena RDA. Let's go up top and talk about it. Okay guys, that was the Amphisbaena RDA down low. What do we think of this then? Firstly, straight off the bat, I'm going to say it does actually have one additional option. When you're using this really wide, big drip tip thing, you can actually put the drip tip that comes with in here. Takes a bit of twisting, but there you go, and you can have a super long drip tip if you want on this section. Works absolutely fine like that. So you can do that if you like. If you want to use the other top cap, which does fit goon tips, if you want to use that, do bear in mind that if you want to use your own goon tip, it will need to be quite a long one because it's quite an inset top cap, that one. So a couple of options there, you know, for drip tips, which is no bad thing. Goon drip tips tick on that front. I think looks wise, you know, I don't think they've tried to do anything crazy, but it has got a bit of a crazy look to it. I mean, on one side it's just straight up red, and because the air holes are so low, you know, it's just got a really strange look. The wide drip tip is crazy looking, far too wide for my personal taste, I must admit, but it does lend itself well to what this is, which is a very, very cloudy RDA. So negatives. I think it's strange looking. I'm going to say that's incredibly subjective. That's just my opinion. You know, you do what you do. It's up to you on looks. But personally, a personal negative of mine is I think it's a bit mad looking. The other things I'm going to nail at it is it would have been nice to just have a normal top cap. Just a normal flat top cap, not the inset one. We could have just put a normal top cap on. And our own drip tips, because a lot of people don't like Ultim drip tips, and both drip tip options, no matter which way you spin it, are Ultim drip tip options, so that's a thing. Beyond that though, I don't have any real negatives. I think the deck works really well. It's got these huge flathead screws in here, and it clamps down, no problem at all. Building for this thing, wicking for this thing is absolutely no problem at all. One thing I would say with the wicking is I think it is advantageous to leave a nice gap under your coil here. It does aid the ramping of the air up through the coil. We've seen quite a few of these RDAs now that have the airflow situated underneath the coil, but on a ramp to go up past it. I think it does work. I think it's an effective way of doing it. I don't think you can drip as much juice in with this method. However, this has an insanely deep juice well, so that's not a problem at all. Is the flavour better than the side airflow? I don't think so. I think the flavour in this is fine. The clouds are fine. It's a smooth, swooshy vape, but I don't think the flavour's any better or worse for it. It's cloudy. It's very, very cloudy. With both air slots open, you are looking at a humongous amount of air. I've got it fully open just cause 77 watts, and it's vaping like this. As far as this style of RDA goes, these cloudy, these high wattage RDAs go, I don't think it's very noisy. I think it's smooth enough, smooth as you can get with this much air. It feels like it's unrestricted on its way up, and yeah, it feels a fairly smooth, pleasant vape in that respect. At this kind of temperature, this kind of wattage, flavour is excellent. Flavour is very, very good. I don't think it's any better than any other RDAs that are out there at the moment, but I think the flavour is solid. I think overall this RDA can be summed up as a slightly tweaked, a slightly different looking budget goon. If you really like the clamp posts, you want more clamp post RDAs, you really like the goon, but you're on a budget, this definitely falls into that area. You know, this is an affordable goon deck. You know, it's affordable goon style RDA, and it works very well, and it's easy to build, and the flavour is on point. So a solid RDA, no real complaints. One major niggle that just slightly irritates me. I think it could come with a squonk pin. I haven't got a squonk pin in mine. I don't know if that's a mistake. Someone let me know. But no squonk pin with this. That's a slight shame in this day and age. Yeah, and also I would like a flat top cap as well for my goon tips as well. But that two slight things they could do to improve it. But overall, it's a solid RDA. It's a solid RDA. This was from zealotvape.com. Go check them out, link in the description if you're interested. It was where the Dab Master came from as well, if you've seen that starter kit. That was where that was from as well. So that is that. The Amphisbanana RDA. Not bad, not bad. I've been Vick, and I'll see you again soon.